Nyein.
And I'm Myae Khin.
We are from Group 9.
And I'm 2016 ECE 006.
And I'm 2016 ECE 032. And today we are going to talk about real-time optical sensors. First, we will introduce you about what is optical sensor.
Okay, let's begin the first. What is optical sensor? Optical sensors is a device that converts light rays into electrical signals. It measures a physical quantity of light and translates into a form depending on the type of sensors. Since it is a contactless detection. It can be either external or internal. External sensors are used to gather and transmit a required quantity of light, while internal are used to measure the bands of other small changes in direction.
Optical sensors measures are temperature, pressures, magnetic fields, accelerations, and many so on. There are common real-time applications, and now we are widely used
Photoconductive devices,
photovoltaic cells, which is also known as solar cell,
photodiodes,
phototransistors,
true-beam sensors,
retroreflective sensors,
diffuse reflection sensors,
LED sensors,
and laser sensors. First of all, we're going to talk about photoconductive device. It is a type of optical sensors. Photoconductive devices. It is also known as a photoresistor. The most common application of photoresistor is as a photodetector, which measures light intensity. Photoconductive devices change their resistance with light intensity. As light intensity increases, their resistance decreases. Therefore, light intensity is inversely proportional to its resistance. Photoconductive devices are used in camera, light meters, street lights, clock radios, and infrared detectors.
The next optical sensors I'm going to talk about is photovoltaic cells, which is also known as solar cells. A photovoltaic cell is a specialized semiconductor diode that converts visible light ray into direct current. Some photovoltaic cells can also convert infrared or ultraviolet radiation into direct current electricity. Individual solar cell devices can be combined to form modules, which is also known as solar panels. One of the major advantages is that it is non-pollutant, requiring only real estate. And another advantage is that solar energy is unlimited. Once it has been installed, it can provide energy at essentially no cost for years and with minimal maintenance.
Another application of optical sensor is as photodiodes. Photodiode is a semiconductor device that converts incident light into output current. It usually has a slower response time as their surface area increases. When photons are absorbed in the photodiode, the current is generated and is a receiver for optical signals. It is used to generate an output which is dependent on the illumination. Yes.
Not only photodiode is light sensitive, but there is also another optical sensor which is light sensitive. It is phototransistors. Phototransistor is a bipolar device that is like others optical sensor. It converts light energy into electric energy. It is very fast and its output is practically instantaneous. It is used in smoke detections, infrared receivers, and laser range finding.
The next application of optical sensor is as true-beam sensors. A true-beam sensor is an equipment used to discover the distance, absence, or presence of an object by using a light transmitter, often infrared or photoelectric receiver. It is used in industrial manufacturing.
The next optical sensors is retroreflective sensors. The retroreflective sensors are also photoelectric sensors. It consists of emitter and receiver in a single housing. The light produced by the emitter is reflected back to the receiver with a reflector. Whenever this light beam is obstructed, the output signal of the sensor changing states.
The next use of optical sensors is diffuse reflection sensors. Diffuse reflection sensor consists of a transistor and receiver in one housing. It sends an object when light beam is reflected back to the sensors. The diffuse light intensity at the receiver serves as the switching condition. Regardless of the sensitivity setting, the rear part always reflects better than the front part. This leads to the consequence to erroneous switching operations.
There's also another one of optical sensors, that is laser sensors. They are used when small objects or precise positions are to be detected. They calculate the distance to a target by focusing the light reflected from the target. When the distance to the target changes, the angle of the reflected light passing through the receiver lens changes, and the light is focused at a different position on the light receiving element.
The last application of the optical sensor that I'm going to talk about is LED sensors. LED means light emitting diode. It is used as an optical device. During the recombination process of electrons with holes at the junctions of n-doped and p-doped semiconductors, energy is released in the form of light.
I think this is the last part of to our presentations, graph 9. I think you already understand what we have been discussed before, and we have
If you have any doubt,
yeah, you can email or send us phone. But we have been discussed about that clearly, but and as much as possible we can do. That's the best of all, and
now we know that optical sensors are widely used in real life.
And there will be also a lot of research and improvements to the existing sensors. Optical sensors are here to stay.
Thanks for your patience and time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.